Row 18, plot 20.
Oh my. Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. I got some craziness going on with
Welcome to Now It's Dark.
delay. And
I'm Jim. I got some craziness
Where?
going on. Welcome to Now It's Dark.
Is it my phone? It was my phone. I knew I could hear it. I always try to, be aware of that. Let's fix the top chat to live chat. Top chat to live chat. Happy National Coffee Break Day. This is a real thing. I didn't make that up. I'll get into that in a few minutes. But I do have my coffee. Doing the Starbucks gingerbread today. I got the worship coffee. Welcome to the House of Coffee, which is funny because I was at Dunkin' Donuts today with my daughter, and I didn't get a coffee because I knew I would be having this one. And that was good. I didn't want to have coffee before the start of the show here because then I would probably have to go to the bathroom. Let's see, how does that work? Okay, so let me make a custom. National Coffee Day 2023. Yeah. Well, we had Mr. Flickster here. Hello, world. There's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. So yeah. Midway through my vacation, this is day 5 of 10, so it is going quick. It seems like I'm not very rested at all. So that's fun, but I'm getting a lot of productivity, so to speak, done. If you're watching on the replay, hit that like button. Looks like we're doing fairly decent. Looks like some people might have popped in ahead of time. And hit it and quit it. They hit it and ran. So we're kind of slow here. This may be a short stream for sure. Hard to do live streams with nobody talking. I did decide to do another scratch off stream on Sunday. Had a couple of videos posted to the channel this morning. I see Pamela's movie review of May, And then I also have, after this stream, scheduled my current room tour, which is interesting because I've already kind of somewhat changed a few things. I've added some things with some storage that I found, and I'm redoing some VHS tape space because I found some VHS tapes recently. Judy May, welcome in. Thank you. Anytime you have is plenty, as you know. It's kind of hard to do an early stream on a work day. Happy National Coffee Day, Coffee Break Day. Brother of a certain age, good morning, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy National Coffee Break Day. I guess I should change that banner. It's not correct, is it? I gotta have coffee. It's Coffee Break Day. And like that's a real thing. Coffee Break Day. Hot, fresh black Folgers coffee. Yeah. Yeah, like this is a real thing. It's on January 20th every year and is all about highlighting the importance of a coffee break during work hours. And it started back in the 50s, I think. Yeah. It looks like one of my pictures didn't load. Sometimes when you try to load multiple pictures at once, it doesn't go. We can do some work activities. Grab a coffee with your work pals. Talk about the benefits. Introduce a new coffee flavor. Today I'm drinking Starbucks Gingerbread, one of the seasonal flavors that happen to go on clearance already. So I snatched up a couple of big boxes of Starbucks Gingerbread K-Cups. I think it says somewhere in here that I know one timeline that I looked at, it said that the coffee break kind of started in response to workers' productivity, obviously. And yeah, so kind of interesting. What's everybody up to today? Anybody doing anything fun? Works overnights, it's safe to assume that I have consumed. Yeah, I also work overnight. I don't know if you knew that. I'm on vacation this week, 10-day vacation run. This is day 5, so I'm right in the middle. So yeah, I thought I, at the beginning of the vacation, could get myself around welcome home from work. Hopefully you took a coffee break at work, because that's what today is all about. National Coffee Break Day. But I thought I could get myself switched over to being up during the day and sleeping during the night, but I just can't do it. Even after 5 days, I haven't been able to. You tried emailing me and it didn't work. Interesting. Row 18, plot 20. I'm looking at my spam. I haven't had any emails today in my spam. My email is right at the banner of the channel, though. Let me see if I can grab it. Or it's in the. I don't think it's in the about section. Hold on. I'll drop it in. I'll drop it in chat. That's the official email. I don't know if that shows up as a link. Probably not, but at any rate, that's what it is. Yeah. Big weekend for football, too. At least Sunday. I got Buffalo Bills against Cincinnati. That's the game I'm most interested in because I live just a little bit east of Buffalo, New York. So by default, that becomes kind of our team. I never was like a Giants fan. My dad was a Giants fan. I always kind of went with Buffalo. Although I have lived in Ohio, and if Cincinnati wins, I'm not going to be heartbroken. But I think the Bills have they got one more round in them. I think one more round of playoffs. Did you tell me that the last time you were in chat, Mr. Flickster, that you couldn't email me? Because one, if it wasn't you, then somebody else told me that too, and that's strange. Because I do definitely get email from that and from people on YouTube. I actually was just chatting with someone today who was a visual something on a movie that he wanted me to review, so I just reviewed that. Oh, okay. Canton, Ohio. I lived in Cleveland for a year. Um, yeah, in Buffalo you lived, so we've been practically neighbors then. Ohio. I think Ohio and like Cleveland, Ohio is pretty similar to Rochester. Um, I would say maybe a little bigger and a little cleaner and a little safer. Excuse me. Um, but I enjoyed Ohio when I lived there. I did not mind it at all. Definitely didn't. Ohio only has one team though, right? Just the Cleveland or just the Bengals, Cincinnati. Cleveland doesn't have a team, do they, for football? I'm so bad. Like I tried to like act like I know a bunch of football stuff, and I don't. Yeah. So this is a slow start to the morning. I think I've been up since 2 though, because I like I said, I can't get my sleep schedule set. I've been doing so many live streams. I'm in that 250-hour range to apply for monetization. So I just am like every day that I'm on vacation, I'm just doing at least one live stream, if not two. Like I might go live later today and play my video game, or I bought a whole nother. I did 2 scratch off ticket streams, and I bought a whole nother 25 scratch offs. Oh yeah, Cleveland Browns. Okay, so I thought I was onto something. Cleveland Browns. Yeah. So very, very similar to Rochester, the Cleveland Clowns. That's funny. Yeah, and I've heard Cleveland or Cincinnati Bungles, but this year they're having a good season, so I don't know if people are calling them Bungles this year. Yeah. Random naps. That's what I'm going to do. Like today after this stream, um, I'll probably take a random nap, even though I have a few videos to film um, and edit. And then, like I said, I might do another live stream later today for my game. And tomorrow, my daughter and I are going to a convention, and we're dressing up in cosplay. That's why I shaved my goatee. So I have a cosplay event tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm going to go live at all tomorrow. Saturday might be the one day I take off, but Sunday I'm going to do a scratch off ticket stream, 25 tickets, and just to stay busy online with the hours. Monetized back in October of last year, November 17th. They put me on hold because I messed up my AdSense account. You need to book. Yeah, I have my AdSense all set up. I'm all good. I'm golden. That sucks for you, though. I remember because that's how I met you. Hobbs Horror. Yeah, tell me when to get a bank account set up and my ID has expired. So I went, wow, that's too bad. Yeah, this is going to be my third time applying for monetization. I made a few little silly mistakes about using reused content by doing showing some public domain movies, and I didn't think anything of it, and it was like a watch along but with public domain movies. So I didn't get a copyright or anything, but it's just that there's so many people that do that they considered it reused content, so not original content. So I had to go and delete all of those movies that I was doing like premiere watch alongs. So I lost like 2,500 hours. So I had to start over from scratch from there. Basically, this is I think my like 16th or 17th year on YouTube. This is probably like my third or fourth channel. I still have my original channel, but I don't do any content on it. I kind of moved it all over to this one. But yeah, YouTube is fun. Meet a lot of good people. Hey, Terrence, good to see you. Welcome to the dark side. Happy National Coffee Break Day. I hope you're taking a coffee break today because you deserve it. Yeah, I shaved my goatee. It is weird for me to look at it, and I don't normally shave here, so of course I nicked myself. So that's fun. Grown man still nicking his face. Thank you for the thumbs up. Very good. Yeah, we're at 10 thumbs up, which is so weird because I've only been on for a few minutes. It says there's only 5 people. I think people hit the like button and ran. They didn't stay. Yep, good old Hobbs. He's one of the best. I don't know how to say that without it being weird, but he's the person I talk to the most off YouTube about YouTube. He's a good guy for sure. Good guy for sure. Yeah, so today it's 10:07 here where I am, and just thought I would do these early morning kind of chill streams. Not any particular topic, and not any like particular time frame. Just for however long it feels like going. I guess the big YouTube horror buzz is all about Scream 6, and I'm looking forward to the movie, but I don't have a lot of stuff to add to the conversation about it other than that I'm excited about it. It does look good. The trailer dropped yesterday, so that's exciting. Yeah, the Scream trailer has so many cool things in it. There's so many things. There's the one part where they show like that shrine of all the stuff. I know the content that I put up since they stopped my monetization. I probably have to go back and delete several of those. Hopefully not too many. Hopefully not. But yeah, that Scream, it looks good. It looks better than the last one, probably. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if they can kill her off. if they do, that's cool with me. Unfortunately, I'm afraid the Jenna Ortega character, and I'm bad with knowing the names of everybody. That's how stupid I am with. I'm a fan, but I don't know names. I'm bad with that. Um, I don't know if they caught on to how hot Jenna Ortega would be, because this movie was written before like the Wednesday Addams show caught fire. So hopefully they didn't kill her off. Thanks, Judy. If Gal gets killed, I could. That's fine. Very very nice of you. I liked Courtney Cox's character, like in the first couple of movies, but then I don't know. Like there's like a whole fandom that are just diehard legacy characters, and then there's people that are like tired of seeing the same legacy characters. Yeah, I think they're gonna make her kind of like a red herring, like she might be having some dual thing going on. And there's two different trailers too, Terrence. I don't know if you saw the Red Band. There's like a Red Band trailer, and then there's the one that's like the normal Paramount trailer. And the Red Band one does have some differences in it, and you can like I watched it and did like frame by frame, and there's scenes where you can see some of the actual people. Well, there's one scene where you can see one of the people that's clearly dead, that was killed by one of the Ghostface. Judy, have a great afternoon. Make sure to take your coffee breaks, as it is a national holiday. Yeah, like there's some speculation about it going supernatural too, and I'm not sure. Because that clip where Ghostface is in the bodega and he has the shotgun pointed at him, that's a pretty damn quick cut. And I don't know if that's just the way they edited it edited it for the trailer, or if we're to believe that he moved that quick. You too, Judy. Big, beautiful weekend. So it definitely could be, I don't know, the way he moved was pretty darn quick. Or she. It could be a she for all we know. Could be a she. Um, Lots of speculation that like Stu, there's the whole theory of there being a cult, so there could be multiple Scream Ghostface killers. Um, the one compelling theory that I heard in a stream yesterday that made sense was that scene where they're in the shrine and there's all of the older Scream artifacts or whatever, that those aren't actually original, but those are from the Stab movies that's the in the Scream universe. The Stab movies are the Scream movies. I don't know if I'm saying that clearly, but like, so all that stuff in that shrine is props from the Stab movies, except for the one Ghostface costume that's in the glass case is the actual Billy Loomis costume. Yeah, I agree. As long I mean, it does look like it's doing a few things differently. Um, and I think it's going to leave it. I would like to see a cliffhanger-ish type ending where we don't maybe get one of the killers, or there was a third killer that we didn't know about until the very end, um, and that killer carries into the next movie. I can't get that. I don't know if that comes across to you guys, but I can hear my fridge making a noise. So I have to like whack it with the hammer. Sometimes it works and stops it, and this time it doesn't seem to be. But yeah, I agree. It so far looks like it's like Scream movies have to follow a certain formula, and we'll see in this movie where the killer's motivation comes from. Yeah, I don't know. The script was written before Wednesday Addams came out because they had this movie already in the works before five came out, because when they were filming, at the time they were filming the ending of five, they had already secured the locations for six, so they were already like, they already had the green light to make six, so they could just kind of seamlessly move from one right into the other, which is the one that's coming out. But yeah, I don't know. Somebody said that there was um, word that there was one of the characters, unnamed character, had two different endings shot for themselves so that it could go either way. And we can hope that it's Jenna Ortega. They would really do better to keep her, because she's arguably the most popular person. Maybe, I don't know that Courtney Cox is still a draw for those movies. Like, I definitely am not like so concerned with seeing her. I don't mind seeing an entirely new cast like they kind of have now. Like, this is their new group, even though it looks like a good portion of them are probably gonna. The framing of it points out how short in nature she is. She really is so short. Yeah, she's so short. She's a cutie. She's a cutie patootie. I loved her in X, and then when I heard she was doing Wednesday Addams, I was like, I'm already an Addams Family fan, and I love that show. I've watched it 2 times entirely, and I'm already planning to binge it a third time. I just think the show is really done well. Not just with her, but on many levels. Like, I just think it's a fun show. I look forward to the next 2 months of all the Scream speculation. There's all the big horror channels that just do their speculative, live streams and videos and breakdowns and stuff. I love watching all that. I'm not big enough, nor do I have the time enough or knowledge enough of all the history of all the movies to make a fair breakdown. But I'm a big fan. Yeah, yeah. Who's taller, you think, Tom Cruise or Jenna Ortega? Because Tom Cruise Maverick seemed to do pretty good. I didn't see it. I'm not interested. Yeah, yeah. I think that there's a fraction of fans that are upset that Sydney's not in it, and maybe she'll be back for seven. Who knows? I'm fine either way without the legacy characters. I get what people are saying, that they deserve to go out a certain way with the other legacy characters by them, to have the reactions all while it's happening. And I'm kind of like, I don't know if people, like the characters, if they deserve, I think deserve is a pretty strong word. It puts a lot of I don't know, a lot of power in that character. Pearl does not get a theatrical release here in the UK until mid-March. Wow, interesting. So can you get it on? You can stream it though, right? On digital, must be. I can. Pearl and X are like two very different movies. X, I prefer it over the two, but that's because I'm a porn guy. That's my second favorite movie genre. So this movie X definitely my interest level was very high for that. Um, but Pearl, it's definitely different. It's still good. It's very good. It's just it's amazing how different the two movies are, and I'm looking forward to Maxine. I think Maxine is the next. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I think they did a good job with it. It's just fun how the two different movies. And Maxine is was Maxine the name of Jenna Ortega's character? Because I think that movie is about her. It's like prequel story to how what she was doing before she became a part of that film crew. And I hope they do like the title with Maxine with the X like bigger font than the rest of the letters. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel the same way. I do that very often. I'll see a movie more than once in a theater just because I want that box office number to show um, good. I gotta pound this refrigerator again. It's just so annoying to me. Finally. I don't know if that sound comes through the microphone or not. I'm 80% hearing loss in this ear, and I have tinnitus, so I have the constant multi-level ringing in the ears. Makes it very difficult sometimes to listen to movies and people talk, and man, but that sound just bothers the crap out of me. And it was a free refrigerator, and it's a wonderful thing to have. But I'm thinking I may need to get rid of it. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna guess like religious, strict religious family upbringing, um, voyeuristic kind of things that gets her confused. Um, I'm hoping for a lot of like I like movies that play on people's I don't want to say perversion, but voyeuristic tendencies. Like everybody likes to look through the window, whether we want to admit it or not. When we're driving by whatever building or whatever, we all look and we can see open office windows or house windows, and we look. It's a natural thing. Um, but I wonder if maybe she'll be exposed to like having like a religious upbringing, and then but still is exposed to like sexual stuff. Oh yeah. So are you thinking the Maxine takes place after Pearl? Maybe I have the whole idea wrong. I thought this was like her story of how she got to, or I mean X. I was thinking Maxine was how she got to become a part of X. But maybe did she survive? Oh yeah, because she drove off at the end. Yeah, you're right. Maybe she's goes on. Yeah, I could have this all wrong. Huh? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Tracy Lords. That was my childhood right there. Honestly, if we had internet when I was in high school to the degree where we have it now, where you could just literally in 2 clicks have so much in front of you, I would never leave my computer. Like, or if we had cell phones when I was in high school, like kids do now, like I would never be off of it. Like I don't hate that kids are all on their computers and on their phones and everything. I 100% would be the same way. I am the same way. I'm a 50-plus-year-old adult and I'm on my phone every time I go anywhere. Set in the 80s, okay. The home video era. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's my time. Video Tasties, hello. Sorry I missed you pop in and say hello. Good to see you. Happy National Coffee Break Day 2023, January 20th. Yeah. What a wonderful 3 trilogy. I wonder if it's worth holding out to buy. I don't really buy videos anymore, any physical media. I just stream everything. I'll buy like the digital code or whatever. Like I have a lot of DVDs, but it's all from buying from like the Dollar Tree and stuff like that. And that's just for videos. Hey, good morning, honey. Super early out here, but good morning. Super early. Happy National Coffee Break Day. Sir Terry. Yeah, so this, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I'm on day 5 of my 10-day vacation, my 10-day holiday. So basically the weekend, and then I have to go back to work Wednesday night. Hobbs is in the house. Hobbs. If the Cincinnati Bengals win, I'll eat this on camera. I'll do a live stream and eat this until it's gone. Yeah. If I thought I would play them more, I would do the physical. Sometimes I'll buy a physical like Blu-ray just to get the digital code. 1 pound Snickers. But I'm not making a deal with you because there's not going to be a live stream. I'm going to probably do something else. Sunday during the game, I'll probably do a stack of scratch-offs. I'm going to do one more scratch-off tickets. I've got 25 tickets here from the $50 win I had yesterday. Bailey and I went out this morning, and I got 25 $2 cards. So Sunday, I will be doing another live scratch-off. That'll be the last one. Hey, Hobbs. Hey, Terrence. Maxine will find dissatisfaction in becoming a star that will lead her into madness and murder. Murder. Why do you hope you're wrong? That sounds fantastic. As long as she stays off the drugs. I hope she doesn't pick up the weeds and the pipes and gets into trouble on the streets with that. Like, I don't want to see her go down like a strung out crack whore like they did with Dick Diggler or whatever his name was. Then he started doing gay porn and all that stuff. What was his name? Was it Dirk Diggler? Or am I... They did a movie of his. They did a biography, and it was who? Gosh, somebody who is smarter. Somebody who's smarter with memory. Dirk Diggler, Dick Diggler. What was it? Who played his? Who played him in that movie? Based on the real life. So this is 16 servings, so it's probably 16 candy bars worth. You would think that a regular size candy, a regular Snickers, not the king size, but a regular Snickers is probably one serving, right? So this is 16 servings per container. Come on, man. What the hell? Are you trolling me? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. The adults. The adults stars. I gotta find out what the name of that movie was with Dirk Diggler. Hobbs, are you able to interact, or are you just kind of listening um, at work? I have a proposal for you. Wahlberg. It was Dirk Diggler, the Dirk Diggler story, and it was from 1988. Why do I remember this? Holy mackerel! And it was wait, there's got to be more than one. There must be more than one because I thought it was. It looks like, oh yeah, Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg was Dirk Diggler. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with figuring that out. Boogie Nights, yes. So there was Dirk Diggler's story in '88, and then Boogie Nights. Boogie Fever. I was fascinated by this movie when it came out. Oh yeah, holy crap! And I'm now remembering so much about this movie that I loved. Um, Boogie Nights. Mark Wahlberg, Juliana Moore, Burt Reynolds. Oh my God. And they're not even listing Heather Graham as the roller girl. And I absolutely fell in love with Heather Graham. It's the only reason why I saw that one movie, the Austin Power movie that she was in. Holy cow, Boogie Nights. Man. So, Hobbs, I got this idea for a series of videos that I can do to replace my now defunct Tarot Thursday. I'm thinking of doing on Sundays a series of Scooby-Doo related stuff because I talk about it a lot. And I've got a couple of logos. I'll show them to you. Booger Nights. that's so funny. Revenge of the Nerds. You know what I just bought? I'm going to film this later today. I'm all over the place with topics. But look at what I just found on VHS. Beulah Ballbreaker. It's so dirty. This case is in pretty rough shape, but it was 79 cents. Porky's 2 the next day. I loved these movies. It really did. It did put me down this path of just. Okay, so Scooby-Doo. All right, so back on topic. So here's one logo, and I'm being serious. I want to know your opinion. That's logo 1. That's logo 2. I know they look identical except for the colors. Or maybe I just use both. You see how I kind of changed the Scooby tag to show my channel? But absolutely, Porky's was. 1 for sure. So 1 was the purple. This one? Yeah, that's the one I'm drawn to as well. So the idea is that each week, either maybe one week I'll review one of the Scooby-Doo movies, animated or live action, or I'll do character breakdowns of OG characters, and maybe one week I'll do um, breakdowns and episode titles of one of the many different Scooby-Doo series. Like you've got the OG series, and then you've got like all those other series that have come out over the years, like the one that had Vincent Price, like that one I used to love. And then there was a pup called Scooby. I've already recently done that Velma review, so I could put that in the Scooby. Yeah, I've got a list of all these ideas of things I can do with Scooby. You got character profiles. There's the whole run of Scooby comics, toys, live action stuff, and not even just live action movies, but there was for a while um, a live action tour that went on, and also the live actors in theme parks. I could do a whole episode of this thing on just the Mystery Machine. They did that Supernatural crossover, video games, Legos, um, other products that just use the Scooby Doo. No, I don't think it was originally a comic, but a lot of those original, um, I'll show you. So I've started doing some of my groundwork now, but there was like way back in the day, the Dell or the Gold Key Hanna-Barbera comics. And I think if we, I wish I could zoom in on that, but I think the date on that on the bottom is from the 70s, but the show started for sure in the 60s. But I think I'm onto something because I still think Scooby Doo is horror related. Like it definitely is the starting point for a lot of kids getting into the mystery solving and the horror aspects of being exposed to comic book versions of monsters and you know mysteries and things like that. So I think I'm going to work on that idea, and I'll probably do those on Sundays and leave Thursdays open for movie reviews. I'm cranking out the reviews during this vacation. I watched 2 movies early this morning, and I have one planned for after this stream if I don't take a nap. But actually, you know that channel Shelly K that you turned me on to, literally, she did a review for Pool Party Massacre, and in the chat we got talking about it, and she thought that she would like to see my thoughts on that. And I already know what I'm going to think of it. I'm going to love it because it's all tits and ass, and I love those kind of movies. But I watched a really kind of out there movie. I think I told you, Hobbs, about this earlier. Was that the the guy that contacted me on my email, Dan? I was able to put together who he was. So he was the visual effects person on the movie Friend of the World from 2020. It's 50 minutes. It's mostly black and white. It was good. It was almost experimental film level, um, almost like an art film because of the black and white and just the dialogue and the tones. of the theme. It's really deceiving because when you look it up on IMDb, the first tag is comedy. But I think that's a mistake. I think that they should take that comedy tag off of it. There's no comedy in that. Like, there's one of the main characters that says things that are funny-ish, but that definitely doesn't make it a comedy. And they don't have drama listed as one of the tags. They have comedy, thriller, horror, and people describe it as a dark comedy, but I think the word comedy might be hurting the film. It's got a 6.1 star rating, so I mean it's getting people's approval. I'm glad it was only 50 minutes, but I did like it. Definitely was different. I gotta think that you assign the genre. Yeah, I think that the person that's posting the video picks the thing. So his name was Dan Butler. He sent me that email to check that movie out, and so I emailed him back this morning that I watched it. That video will go up later this week. And then I watched a horrible found footage. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but I watched VHS Violence bootlegged. It's a 2022 film. Absolutely horrible. It actually has a 0 IMDb rating. Like, that's how nobody is reviewing this movie, because it's just so bad. But I watched it, so I'm going to do my review because I already made the thumbnail. I already did that thumbnail. So one of the best thumbnails I've made in a long time is, yikes, where is it? I know you'll like this one. That is sharp. It's too bad it's a waste. Yeah, it's not viral. It's video violence, and then it's semicolon bootlegged. There's a lot of movies that are found footage that title themselves VHS first. I think it's that whole Amityville thing too, that there's all of those Amityville movies so that they try to seem related to one another, but they're not. But this movie is found footage, and they clearly show that the people filming are using camera, like their own phones to film. So I don't understand why they're trying to make it look VHS by adding the VHS sound effects. Hi, Betty. Welcome to the stream. Happy National Coffee Break Day. This is an actual thing. I didn't make this up. It's an actual thing. It is a day to remember to take coffee breaks. It's an actual thing. Cheers. Hey, Betty. Hobbs, I don't know if you saw earlier, but Judy May was here. We were talking about you. She was talking about her Halloween contest that you had entered in so long ago. Yep. So you don't have to tell me, Hobbs, but when you say you have other plans on Sunday, are they YouTube related? Because I'm thinking of doing a stream on Sunday, but I don't want to overlap anybody, even if I'm not subscribed to them. I don't want to but I'm thinking of doing like my scratch off live stream on Sunday. I'm under 250 watch hours to go. I hope your hours are going up. I got you playing on 2 different devices with 2 different channels, like literally as we speak right now. I got Midnight Hour playing on the JLA member channel. I'm on episode 6 of 108, and that's after I started that last night. And I think on my phone I switched from van life to also Midnight Hours playlist, and that's on. When I looked right before the stream started, it was episode 11. A coffee machine where you can pick the flavor and get multiple flavors. It's really, I love that machine. Outside of YouTube. Okay. No. I thought it would be more fun to have us both on panel and doing play by play and like doing like a legit non-horror stream. And then maybe for fun we could have like made a bet like where one of us would have to do something silly. It's no big deal. It was a last minute thought. I'm just, my mind is scrambling for ideas to do as many live streams as I can during my vacation. It literally is the only thing, and you're the only Cincinnati fan that I know of. I don't think there are any other ones unless you live like in Cincinnati. So I think you were about one of 6 people, and I don't know the other 5 that are fans of Cincinnati Bengals. So it is going up. Okay, good. Because I know for a little while there was like some glitchy stuff, and even me, I was only seeing like 5-hour jump or 10-hour jumps, and I'm averaging like 40 to 50 hours a day watch time. So I'm like right now on Mobile Studio, it shows me at why is it always so bright? 3752 watch hours. 3752. So that puts me in the 250 hour range. But when I look on the PC, oh no, it does show 3752 now. The times that they update are so random. They're not consistent. Yeah, 250, man. But I don't ever see more jumps than 40 or 50 hours a day, but that's a lot. So I'm definitely not complaining. I did also, by the way, like I had already gone to sleep and I saw you messaged me about oh, of course I can't think of her channel now. Oh, the Lori's Tech Time. And I did see that she went live right as I was going to sleep. So I did actually go in there and I hit the like. I am subscribed to her. That's cool. I lived in Ohio too. It's so weird. And Judy May lives in Ohio. Like it's an Ohio reunion. I lived in Cleveland for a while, for a year. But I left a comment on her short where she announced her monetization. So I don't know if she is subscribed to me or not. My subscriber count went up again, a couple of subs. I'm at 2114 now. Pam's review is up today, and then my room review is also going to post after this stream. And then I'm thinking of game streaming later tonight. Yeah. So I'm really just crunching the numbers, trying to just live stream. So I'll probably be on again later tonight. I'm in my head thinking like 6 p.m. to do a game stream. Because tomorrow, Bailey and I go to that convention. We're cosplaying. That's why I shaved my goatee. Because I'm cosplaying a character and I have to have a fake mustache. And she's putting final touches on her costume. But I'm not going to stream from there because I don't know what to expect. The other one was much bigger. This is a small convention, and I think it's more anime focused, and I have zero knowledge of anime. Literally only going because of the costume that I have. Yeah, because of how active I've been, So when I create those shorts with you in them, I usually do them while I'm getting ready to go to work. But since I haven't been going to work because of vacation, I haven't been making the shorts. I cut one short out of one of my scratch off live streams where I won the $50 that paid for this next round of scratch off. And I also won, I had another $40 of wins. So I bought some scratch offs to film shorts later today. And then I've got 3 movie reviews to film. I have a VHS haul film to film. And then I have a Dollar Tree. I found another 10 Dollar Tree. So, but the VHS haul and the Dollar Tree haul, those will post in February. And then there's still, what am I going to do with this bad boy? I don't know. This may just never get eaten. I may just peel the sticker off, and it might just become like a prop. Maybe I'll replace the Boglin with this. The Cult of Snickers. The Snickers Saturday stream. I don't know. I do know that I'm 5 days into my vacation, and I am not. I am really just wishing I could retire. I wished I had played things right. I mean, I know you can't go back and change the way you do things. It would be convenient if you did, but one of them obviously would have been not having a stroke. Because if I was still making that salaried manager money, woo, that would be good. Food shorts seem to hit for you every time I post food. They never get less than 2,000 hits. Woo. Yeah. It's funny that you say that because Bailey and I went out to breakfast this morning before the stream, and we were at Dunkin' Donuts, coincidentally. And we got talking about that after the fact. It's like, there's no thing that you can't like make a short and post. Like you literally can post anything. You can post 10 shorts and maybe you get a couple that hit really good. That's all you need. Hey, Horrific Nightmares. Good morning. Happy National Coffee Break Day. We're just kind of doing a chill stream. Not really talking about anything specific. Yeah, see? Yeah, so I'm definitely not looking forward to going back. We did talk a little bit earlier when Terrence was in here about the Scream 6 trailer, but there's like no set topic for this stream, no time limit. Just hanging out. I've already drank my coffee. Hopefully, if you're working, you take your coffee break because this is a real thing. I didn't make it up. It's a real thing. Coffee break day. National Coffee Break Day. Cha-ching. Cheers. I love those old pictures. The history of the coffee break. According to the National Coffee Association, coffee is rich in antioxidants. I know I didn't say that right. This has various health benefits. A coffee break, on the other hand, helps workers relax, become more productive, and stay motivated. You watch your granddogs. Well, that's cool. That's fun. I guess I didn't realize that you were that old. Oh, yeah, granddogs. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Are you big on coffee? I have coffee running through my veins. Do you like the have a horror-able day theme? Like maybe I'll do on the weekends or my weekends, which would be Sunday, Monday, horrible. Yeah, we're the same age then. Yeah. So we probably have kids about the same age. Um, yeah, when I saw the word grand, but I guess I'm bad at guessing people's ages. I feel older and I got the gray hair, but then sometimes I feel pretty young. Yeah. I drink it. I didn't used to. I think it's a retail thing. Excuse me. I don't think I drank. Well, I guess that's not true. So yeah, probably I'm a 30 plus year coffee veteran, but Betty's 58 and young, 58 young, 58 young. Yeah. Hobbs is just a baby. He's still in his early 30s. He's still in his early 30s. What a wasted thumbnail. It's too bad. It's a shame. Hobbs doesn't want to play. That's all right. I got scratch offs to do Sunday. And yeah, got that convention tomorrow. Are you really 40? I thought you were younger than that. 40 going on 70. Sounds about right. That definitely sounds about right. 40 going on 70. They should make that a movie. Oh, speaking of movies, so I was talking about, I said Amityville, how they use that. So Bailey and I came up with an idea for one of the next Amityville. No, I can't. Can't do it without you. What do you think of this for a movie title? And then we can come up with a theme for the movie. But what about Amityville School Bus? Amityville School Bus. Think about it. You could have like one of the school buses in the town of Amityville is possessed and randomly kills like some high school kids. Amityville Rest Home. The movie of 82, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yeah. But don't you think there's like Amityville School Bus has a good ring to it? Could be like a Carrie scenario, but it would be a school bus. And then you could easily, it's high school kids. You could have a couple of kids try to have, adult relations in the back seat of a school bus, and then the Amityville school bus, you know, finds a way to dismember them graphically. I think I'm onto something. I think I have a theme here for a movie. I gotta call my good friends at Wild Eye. It's already in post production, probably. Probably somebody heard me talk about it this morning, and they've already filmed it on a $10 budget. Really, how cheap of a budget could you do with the school bus? Amityville Coffees. That's stupid. Nobody's addicted to coffee or harmed by coffee. Coffee is nature's juice, the juice of nature. It's life. Coffee is the way of the world. What is my... I can't even remember what my shirt says. Worship coffee, the Dark Lord. It's true. It's true. Do you think these red lights give too much of a red glow? I don't know if these Christmas lights were a good idea. So that's with them off. I don't know if it's too much. I don't know. I can't tell. Did you guys check out my my new banner. Look at that's my. Oh, it's not showing it very well. There we go. That's my new banner for my channel. I love it. I wished I would have did that banner the first time around. That's hilarious. It looks festive. Okay. Man, I missed a lot of comments. I don't used to have 6 creams and 3 sugars. I wanted to add my sister into it because she's really becoming a big part of the channel. I gave her own playlist. I changed the movie reviews playlist. I think at one point it was called Dollar Trees, and then it was called Movie Reviews, including Dollar Tree, and then now it's just Jim's movie reviews and Pamela's movie reviews, and then I got the full moon feature that I'm doing for 2023. One full moon movie on the day of the actual calendar full moon. I probably got to get rid of this playlist, the Christmas and holiday horror. And I got my unboxings. Saturday Morning Circus is here to stay. The 13 is just my top 13 list. That one can probably go. But and then I'm going to add that Sunday, the new playlist I was talking about doing. Yeah, she's definitely she's having a good time with it. She's definitely good. Except she got sick. I don't know if I told you. So besides all of you midnight people, except for Echo canceling streams, and Nanette canceling her stream while I'm on vacation, so there's no streams for me to go to. Thankfully, Craven and Nightwatch Zone had their streams. They didn't cancel, so I got to go to those. But even Pam canceled on our breakfast. We were supposed to go to breakfast. And she's been so sick. I don't know if you remember in Monday night's stream, she wasn't feeling really good, but she did her review and she got through the stream. But then she actually did have to cancel. So I suppose it's good night. Just saying. Just saying. Those guys did some massive Scream 6 streams. Craven was since 9 a.m. streaming until when you and I were talking, and then I went to sleep. I woke up at 2 a.m., maybe 2:30, and I signed into YouTube, and he was still going. No, I don't think she did. So I think she's going to do American Mary, because she did mention that to me. That's a good movie to do. You're just getting over COVID, man. My son just got over COVID not too long ago, and it was his second time having it. And it's so weird. I work in retail at one of the dirtiest retailers you could ever work at, Walmart. And I work in a inner city Walmart at that. And I've not gotten COVID yet. And neither has my daughter, and she works there too. But at the very beginning of COVID, before all the lockdowns and everything, the pharmaceutical companies started doing COVID trials. Like they were already on top of it. So I had taken a leave of absence from work because of the COVID stuff. Um, a lot of businesses were offering like these extended leave of absences without having to have any reason, basically. So I took one, and maybe not the smartest move. Tapped into my 401k because they were allowing you to just draft out of your 401k with no penalties and no taxes. So I drafted out of that. I took a few months off. And by a few months, I mean like it turned into 8 months. I took 8 months off. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Not probably the best, smartest move to do, but I was pretty happy for quite a while. I even tried dating for a few months of that time. Anyways, I signed up for the COVID trial. So I had a COVID vaccine before anyone else. I was one of the first 1,000 people to have a COVID vaccine, and so it's pretty good. I don't have the capacity to talk about the same movie 500 times for 6 hours of stream. I don't even want to see Scream 6 after all the chatter. Wow. I'm more hyped about it. I'm more hyped. I'm the target audience for Scream 6 live streams, I suppose. And it comes down to one thing and one person. And that is my crush, Jenna Ortega. Plus, I'm just in general a Scream fan. And I don't mind listening to all the stuff. I suppose when there's no other options for live streams, you will sit through 6 hours of that. If that's what your schedule was set aside to do, was to watch a live stream, but then the live streams don't happen, then you have to go to other live streams. Yeah, see? I think it's going to be good. It's going to be different. It's going to have some old stuff brought up. I think every single one of the movies in the series is going to have some sort of a mention in some fashion. You retracted it before I could post it. What did it say? You suck. Said something about that you're never gonna. Are you quitting YouTube? Is that what it is? Yeah, there's two trailers. There's the regular and the red band, and the red band trailer actually gives away like one of the victims. Never gonna live that down, am I? No, you're not. You're not. You're not. It's my vacation. I had all these Hobbs specific plans, but it's all right. It is what it is. I hope you have a good Sunday. Whatever you're doing, I hope it's really, really fun. Yeah. The problem is that for a few minutes, because Hobbs, you deal with me more than anyone else off YouTube, like in chat. So I get this paranoia. So like, because of the drama that I was dragged into inadvertently, then I started thinking that people were bailing on me. I started to question my place in the horror community and that I needed to reevaluate things. Yeah, I think you have. Pretty close. I bet you won't be to the one on Sunday, though, because you've already got sports plans. How's your sister? Did your sister say hi? Yeah, they definitely do. I'm hoping this time they didn't. I hope that there's a lot of red herring stuff. But that Scream 6 red band trailer, definitely, if you freeze frame it, thank you. Maybe I'll bail on this midnight group for coast to coast stuff. Just saying, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't think that I do well in multiple person panel stuff because I'm really not that smart when it comes to like movies. I watch some of you guys and I just am like, man, the amount of knowledge people have that goes pretty deep into the movies is just fantastic. So I get a kick out of watching a lot of stuff, but I feel like sometimes I don't have a lot to contribute. Katie is moving. She's moving? Oh, Jen is sick. It was Bone's birthday. Casey had to work. It's just a bad night. It really wasn't a bad night for me because I enjoyed a wonderful live stream. Got that membership going for the Craven Cult. No, stop. I wished I wouldn't have highlighted. I should have read that before I put it up there. Definitely not. That's ridiculous. I'm a troublemaker. I'm an instigator. I'm a very bad supporter. What else am I? I use mental illness as a crutch. What else? I can't remember. I can't remember all the things that I've been called this week or last week, whatever it is. I don't know. Water under the bridge. Bridge under the water. But I am sending Hobbs Horror back my Boglin and everything else I own. Well, I'm glad that you've made peace and you guys are all friends and stuff. But I'm like on an island. I'm on this little horror island. I'm on Fantasy Island. I'm living in fantasy. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just waiting for the right volcanic disruption to sink my island. It's true. It's true. It's true. Um, yeah. Makes me feel bad though sometimes because I don't like to start drama, especially. Sometimes you just get in it and then but it's over now. Like it's definitely over. Hold on, I gotta hit this refrigerator. Before I hit it, just for my own sake, can you hear the refrigerator? Can you hear that noise? Come on. Son of a... It's not going to go off. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it. Yeah. The Grudge. You can't. Okay, maybe it's just me and I just need to, like, kind of tune it out. My hearing is just the worst. I hate it. I hate it. So, Jason, I don't think I know where you are in the scope of the country. I'm guessing more west, southwest. Usually it only takes one like gentle tap and it'll stop making the noise, but this time it didn't. So I don't know. Maybe I do know where Jason is, and I'm that's one side effect of the stroke I had a few years ago is sometimes memory recall is so sporadic. Like sometimes I'll remember the weirdest things, and then other times not. Oh, so not even close. So Maryland is yeah, I'm in Rochester, New York. So you're like right here. How interesting. Maryland. All right. See, I'm just bad at trying to figure out where people are. Just really, really bad at that. Um, I'm definitely enjoying um, the the top two Tuesday redo. Um, I was surprised that you're doing 5-year jumps at a time, so it seems like that'll go by quick. Hopefully, you guys have a backup plan, like a next series plan. I do like that. Rochester and Maryland, not that far. Not really. I think, let's see. I'll tell you. Maryland, it's about 6 hours away. 6 hours. It says 6 hours. That was the quick search. Yeah, see, he put it right in there already. He already knew. I gotta hit it again. Success. 3 hits. 3 hits. I needed to hit it with the Mjolnir, Mjolnir. That's what I should have hit it with. Family in New York. Yeah. So I'll probably go for like another 5 minutes or so because I do need to film a few things. Probably take a little nappy poo so I can be up. Is Coast to Coast on Friday nights? I'm really, really sorry. For some reason, I think it is. Oh, yeah? Big comic guy. Huh. Man, I used to have quite the collection. I used to have a huge collection of comics. Sad, sad days. Saturday nights. Okay. I knew it was a night that I worked. Um, I don't know if this will pull up that video. Yeah. This video right here. I'm going to do a quick tour. Try to keep this under 5 minutes of my nerd cave. Haven't updated some new pictures in a while, so thought I would do a video. Seemed a little faster. We're going to look at what I call like the overflow room. This is where all my boxes of comics are. That was all the comic books. And all these promotional pieces that I've picked up was, at different times. Tragic times. This was when life was so different. The actual room. Life was a whole different collection thing. Got stuff up in the rafters. Out here, I've got my. I don't know if you guys can hear the video or not. I don't think you actually have to. I don't think I say anything. Frames that I made for pictures of particularly my kids doing cosplay, Halloween. It's fun to look at it. I'll probably cry after this stream now. Pez. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun stuff. Costumes, Valentine's cards, Mad magazines. Little Gory, Corey, and the Leech. The Leech doesn't sound so good, but Little Gory Corey sounds cool. Workstation. I covered the top of it with some old 70s comics that had no covers. The old laptop. Food related, superhero packaged stuff. Yeah, I wish I still had it. It's all gone now. All sold for nothing. I sold it for nothing. Yeah, I think I have a Green Lantern section about to come up. There's my autographed Adam West. Movie poster. At least I have this video. Cubies. Like, I didn't take pictures and stuff, so. Lots of cubies. Take it easy. See you Saturday night. I will be in the chat for sure Saturday night. I'll probably end the stream after we watch this, and then I'll try myself to sleep a little nap. Over here's the napping chair. That's where I try to watch movies, but often fall asleep. I missed that chair too. This is all like that was a comfortable freaking old chair, man. Superhero stuff. So funny, that Superman costume was from like the 50s. And the guy that I sold it to, every once in a while, I go to his shop and it's still just hanging in his shop window. It's so hard to go into that shop because I see so many of the things that he bought from me for sale. Ornaments. Man, I used every inch of that basement I could.
Lots of stuff up in the raft.
I don't have room for it, and this is my collection now. Like I
Super
have
Mario
it.
that wall. I've got
I'm not doing. I won't do
Turbo Man,
superhero like on that level ever again.
Captain Marvel,
Or,
JSA, Flash,
but I mean,
Agent.
the amount of years it took to collect all that was 30 years. Some of that was after the toys
Plastic
I had
Man
as
up
a
in the
kid.
top there.
It's funny too. I paid pennies to the dollar for a lot of that stuff that's worth so much more. I bought at like
7-Eleven
garage
cups and
sale,
other
flea
cups
markets,
and
and
bowls and whatever.
just over time collected all that. It definitely was, you know, I won't be alive long enough to collect as much as I had then. Makes sense. Like my life expectancy is shorter.
These are Happy
All that.
Meal
And I
toys.
don't have the amount of space. The amount of space that that room is bigger than my current apartment. Like that space, it's so full that it doesn't really show you how big that
All right, and then if we round the
thing is.
corner
That is
from the
probably
DC
1,200
stuff, we
square
went
feet of
to
space
Captain
that I'm
Marvel,
using
got
in that basement.
X-Men, Daredevil, Thor.
I think I stopped counting at 7,000 open action figures I had on display.
Kind of a
And there's still loads
Avengers,
of
Captain
collection
America, Iron Man
to make it to the
section.
shelves because it's just not enough room. Like all of the duplicate action figures that were still in the
Thor
packages.
and the Spider-Man.
That Spider-Man from the 70s was an active toy I
We've
had.
already gone over the 5-minute mark, so I apologize.
No, it was a
I want
DC
to try to get
record
everything
player.
into this video.
I had all
They're
those
all pinned.
Peter Pan 5 things.
No Nerd Cave would be complete without Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
This is where the cars are.
Yeah, this was all 100%
All over.
superhero. Like there was no other thing.
This is a Green Lantern display.
A lot of stuff I collected like the first time I worked at Walmart, the first time around I actually part time
Hulk's got a big section.
with the early 90s X-Men and
All right, well,
superheroes.
that covers it. I think I got everything. So hope you enjoyed the tour of my Nerd Cave. And
I need to
as
in this video. Let me see if I can find that record player again. So like right there was a record box, a DC Comics box that held the record. I still actually have that. That's the superhero record player.
all right, and then if we round the corner,
Anyway,
the DC stuff.
it was awesome. All right, so I think we've exhausted this. I'll probably go live tonight for an hour, maybe. That'll be my game. Saturday, I don't have any plans to stream. I do have a video that'll pop up on Saturday. That'll be my Saturday video, hopefully. Oh, Blood Harvest. Bob's Horror dedicated movie review with Bob's Horror link in the description down below. That'll be Saturday. Blood Harvest. Tiny, yeah, stream. Thank you guys for stopping in for National Coffee Break Day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you do as well. I hope you do. The game stream is pretty kind of, I don't know, boring because it's just watching. But again, just trying to I'm gonna get those. Every little 20 minutes that somebody gets into the stream is good. Yes, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day if you're working or if you're just doing your thing. Have a good